Very good afternoon, student of class 12 CBSE board. Today I will teach you a poem from the book Flamingo. The name of the poetry is The Elementary School Classroom in a Slum. This poem is composed by a poet named Stephen Spender. He was a modern poet, American poet, and he has written this poem during the time of civil rights movement in United States 1964. It is a selective poem and the theme of this poem is social injustice and class inequality. This theme, throughout the poem we can see the glimpse of this theme, and throughout the poem there is another political voice resonating throughout a poem also. Now come to the line of poetry. Far, far from gusty waves, these children's faces, like rootless weeds, the hair torn round their brow, the tall girl with her weighted down head, the paper-seeming boy with rat's eyes, the stunted, unlucky hair of twisted bone, residing father's gnarl disease, his lesson from his desk at back of dim class, unnoticed, sweet and young, his eyes live in a dream of a squirrel's game in tree room. Other than this is the first stanza. First listen the meanings. Far means distance. Gusty waves, these are strong waves. Strong waves. Like rootless weed, meaningless. Hair torn, faces were dull and hair were just scattered. Paper seeming, looking lean and thin, skinny. Stunted, not full developed. Gnarl disease, chronic disease of fathers. Unnoted, not noticed by them. Error, successor. Twisted, distorted. Just not in proper form. Tree room, place made in the tree. Now come to the explanation. Far, far from gusty wave means the poet want to say that very distance, if we see from there is too much energetic and strong. A strongness, these children are, but faces are so dull and there is no meaning of there is no any base, rootless, they have no base in their life. A girl, there's a tall girl having a burden of poverty over her head, and a child appearing very skinny, very weak, and having a eyes of just like a bulging eyes of a rat. The stunted, it is just undeveloped, unlucky error. Undeveloped, unlucky, or unfortunate successor children having the disease, chronic disease from their parents, father. They are in the classroom. They are sitting in the classroom at back of the dim class lighted. They have not noticed anything. Even then, they are just burdenized through all adversity of the life, and they are just sitting and not notice, although they have got a good dream of life in their eyes, and just like a squirrel freely moving outside the classroom, and she has made her home resting place in the hole of a tree. A young sweet boy sits at the dark room, at the back of dark room. He is not noticed anything. Although he has not noticed the slum boy. The slum boy dreams seems to be alive in his eyes. His dreams of outdoor games outside his dull and draped classroom. His dreams of a squirrel playing games in a hollow of the tree. Come to the figure of speeches and phrases. Far from alliteration, gusty waves personification, like rootless simile, with weighted head metaphor. Torn round their parlor phrase, weighted down phrase, with rat's eyes metaphor. It is a phrase also. That's all for today and first stanza of the poetry.